Man, you will not believe what happened today. I'm sitting here working at my house. I work from home most times. And I hear a knock at the door. Dog goes crazy. That always happens, right? I open the door. It's a realtor knocking on my door. This realtor is literally going door to door to door trying to get business for themselves. So, they don't know who I am. I'm just a area resident that they're knocking on the door. But I thought it was hilarious. I actually did a little quiz for them, started talking to them a little bit about what they're doing to make money. So this realtor, this is a luxury neighborhood. This realtor is literally knocking door to door thinking that's going to grow their real estate business. So just somebody that won't slam the door in their face, they're willing to talk to me no matter what I talk about, right? By the way, today it happens to be like 12 freaking degrees outside. The cold front just came through. If you're watching this live, you know how cold it is. If you're watching the recording, you remember it happened. But this realtor is going door to door trying to close business. And I told him, I said, you know this is a luxury neighborhood, right? And he's like, well, yeah, I do it here in the luxury neighborhood, and I also do it in some of the lower price neighborhoods as well. I said, yeah, how's that working out for you? Well, it takes time. I've done it for a few months now, and I think over time it's going to start to... Wait a minute. You're a professional real estate agent. I want you to imagine for a minute that you're sitting at your house, and you hear a knock at the door. And you go and open the door, and there's a guy standing there, and he goes, hi, my name's Greg Luther, and I'm a divorce attorney from here in town. And I was wondering, have you guys thought about getting a divorce anytime soon? No? Maybe friends, coworkers, family members, anybody else that might be looking to get a divorce right now? No? Well, here's my brochure. I'd like to leave some information. We've been a law firm here for 15 years. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, we have homeless people that stand on the corners to get, handouts at the intersections and that type of thing. Even they don't go door to door, and they're starving to death. Why would you try to grow your business that way? Are you freaking kidding me? So there's a moral here. There's a lesson for you because I actually helped this guy out. So I'm going to show you how you do the same thing. There's a lot of old school coaches and brokers and people out there that'll tell you got to get your name out there. You got to get your face out there. If you knock on doors, if you cold call, how do you treat people when they cold call you? How do you feel when your phone rings and you're thinking, I don't know who that is? You're like, hello, waiting on the automated recording to go, right? The last thing you want to be is like a salesperson. Well, what are you? So I want you to think about that. It's highly unprofessional. You're likely to get shot these days doing that stuff. But what if there's a better approach? So I'll show you what I did. By the way, if this rings true for you, if you realize there needs to be a better approach, make sure you like this video. I have tons and tons of training that's definitely going to help you with this. But here's what I told him. I said, this luxury neighborhood here, let's call it Johansson Estates, okay? This luxury neighborhood here, how long does it take you to walk all these houses? Because these are some big lots. Like, it takes you a long time to go door to door. How long does it take you to walk this? He says, well, I usually do it for about 3 or 4 hours, but it's really cold today. I'm not sure if I'll go that long. I said, dude, do this. Take these 5 streets and write down the names of the streets. I want you to go to datafinder.com and just ask for the email addresses of everybody in this neighborhood. Load them into Facebook as a custom audience, and then you can say, I'm the Johansson Estates special. You can be right in their freaking news feed on Facebook. Why are you going door to door soliciting, trying to get, but you've been doing this 3 months and got 0 results? What if you can actually have a listing appointment tomorrow? Get a list of all of the street names, take it to a course where we have a low connection here, and say, I need the email address of all of these people, and then just load it into custom audience. It's going to cost you like $3 to put a video in front of all those people. I know you're okay knocking on the door like you're talking to me now. Just talk like this and have a camera in front of you. That's all you have to do. There's not much to it. You've got to know how to grow your real estate business. That's great that you want to work in luxury, but what you're doing is going to cause you to fail. It's your fault as a real estate agent. So if you're looking to break into that luxury market, I actually have a training we're doing on Black Friday. You can go to blackfridayagenttraining.com and you can register for that training. But look, you really think door knocking is going to get you there? Do you really think that cold calling is going to get you there? Like, I tried to be nice to the gentleman. I actually helped him. I may have changed his whole freaking career. He didn't know I was a real estate coach until we got to talking, but I may have changed the outcome, the trajectory of his business simply by giving him this advice. But I was kind of on the inside like, dude, you're a professional and you're knocking on doors. You're cold calling. Like no divorce attorney would knock door to door. If you were a good attorney, you'd have people lined up at your office. You wouldn't be going out trying to seek them, right? So it's a completely different approach. It's cost effective to do to market to them directly on their Facebook newsfeed. You can do that geographically. There's a million ways you can do it. So I've got some really cool training that I'm going to be doing for everybody, totally free, by the way, with you following our page. By the way, if you're not following this page, make sure you're following it and you turn on notifications, because you're going to miss out on this stuff if you don't. You show me a neighborhood that you'd love to be the #1 agent in that area, watch how quick it happens. Because we do it for thousands of realtors. You're certainly not going to be knocking door to door. You're certainly not going to be like sending tons of mail every month thinking that's going to get you there. You know how they treat the mail. What if you could build trust, authority, and credibility? That's the key to making this happen. So a lot of these agents, by the way, if you've been following me for a while, if you get good value, comment here. I want you to make a comment so others can see this. Do you get good value? Is there authentic good value from the training, from the videos, from the way that I try and help you in growing your own real estate business? If that's the case, make a comment here that you find it helpful. It keeps your mind going in the right direction. You get some leads from it. You get some closings from it. It's helpful for those in our community to see that, where you see them liking our page and commenting and all of the stuff that you see on all of our videos. It's because we don't do the old school approaches. It's because we're not doing what the old school broker wants you to do to promote their name. Many of you know I used to own a Keller Williams franchise, and they actually made us answer the phone. It's a great day at Keller Williams. Like, what is that going to do for you? It's not going to help you in any way. It's not going to help the brokerage in any way, but they love to get those names out there, right? And by the way, it doesn't matter who it is. I love Keller Williams. I get paid every month, but like Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, Century 21, Remax, it doesn't matter. They have their own agenda. You got to remember I don't want to get too far off topic, but a brokerage, who's their customer? You are. You are their customer, not the client. The client, that is your customer. But for the brokerage, you, the agent, are their customer. That's who they make their money from. So you got to make sure you're taking the right advice. Don't necessarily take their advice. Take the advice you need for you to start making more money. So again, don't be knocking on doors. Don't be cold calling. You shouldn't even be using business cards, but don't be sending business cards and a letter in the mail and a letter of introduction thinking that's going to get you there. It's not going to get you the results you need. You want to get some good results? Let me ask you this. How are you watching me? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all of those easy approaches that you can get directly in front of your desired people, clear down to the street that they live on. I want you to go to blackfridayagenttraining.com. Should be in the description here somewhere. Go to blackfridayagenttraining.com. You can get yourself registered, and I think you're going to find that it'll be tremendously valuable for you to get a couple of luxury level closings as you roll into the new year. That's a pretty good cash surge for you and will get you making a lot more money. So hopefully that makes sense for you. So glad the guy knocked on my door today. He learned a lot, and hopefully you learn a lot from that as well. That's part of building a community, so we all learn together. Don't be doing the old school approaches. He's probably going to, I know, he's going to get more. If he does this, he will get more leads tomorrow than he has in months of walking door to door, and it's freaking 12 degrees or something outside. He's fixed his business. You don't have a problem with your business. You have a problem with the marketing of your business. What you're fighting is obscurity. Nobody knows who you are. This is how you fix it. So I'm going to show you some of that. We won't talk much about Facebook on the Black Friday training, so I don't want you to get on there thinking, oh, I wanted to learn how to do Facebook. We're going to talk luxury real estate and some of the things you can do to create trust, authority, and credibility in that higher level market there in your marketplace. So hopefully that's valuable for you. Any questions you have, reach out, send me a direct message. Make a comment below, whatever you need to do. But again, most important key, you want to grow your business, follow this page, like this video, make sure you turn on notifications, and you're going to get a lot of cool training, totally free of charge, no outside ulterior agenda Many of you know we do very, very well financially. I don't need to sell you anything. I want to help you in growing your business. So let's continue doing that. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Go out there and sell some houses. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do two important things. It's both totally free. Number one, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.